Okay, so to work on 2 circular needles, I cast on my 10 stitches here and on my first circular needle, and I'm using, just for your edification, the Jenkins number 15 needle. I really like Jenkins woodworking products. They're soft, they're warm, handmade maple. You can pick them up at stitchdiva.com. I'm going to pick up another set of number 15 needles. So this needle here is from another set of needles, and I'm going to slip, we cast on 10, so I'm going to slip 5 without twisting onto the other needle. Okay, so I've got 5 on one needle and 5 on the other needle. Alright, and this is the beginning of the work. So now if I want to join this in the round, now when I begin knitting, I'm going to start knitting over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this so that the stitches I'm about to work are going to be at the tip of my needle, and I am going, that would be my left hand needle, and I would use the same circular needle now to knit these 5 stitches. So I could place an end of row marker just so that I know where my row is, and a lot of times what I do when I'm working on 2 circulars is I begin doing that by just placing a clip-on marker on one side. Because if you put a stitch marker, it's just going to fall off, because the boundary between the 2 needles acts as a natural end of row marker. Anyhow, excuse me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to begin to knit. And I'm going to knit into this initial cast on row, knit 5 on the first stitches. Yikes. A little bit tricky managing all of this video equipment and my needles. Just starting to make these videos, so please bear with me. So I'm going to knit the first 5. Okay. And now I'm going to knit the second 5 with the other circular needle. So I'm going to make sure that on the second pair of circular needles I am slipping my 5 stitches, near the edge of the left hand needle, and now I'm going to knit those 5, and I'm going to make sure also to pull tight here so that I don't have any kind of laddering in my work when working in the round. Alright, so when I do this, I will have completed my very first round after doing my base adjustable cast on. Okay, I'm going to do one more round, and then I'm going to show you how I pull this base adjustable cast on tight. So I'm going to now start round 2. Round 2, starting again on the next circular needle. Yikes. Slip those stitches up there. Don't knit with the tail, that's a bad thing to do. I do that all the time. It's very annoying. Alright, so now I'm going to knit my second round of knitting. Yikes, this is fiddly. I haven't set this up very well, but what the hell. It's a free video. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright, and now I'm going to knit my second round on the first set of circulars. And now I'm going to go and knit on my second set of circulars. So one thing you really want to keep in mind when you're working with two circular needles, and it's an easy mistake to make, is you're always knitting with the same pair of circulars. Don't knit your right hand and your left hand needles when working two circs should be the same circular needle. Don't transfer stitches when working between two circs, transfer them between your circular needles, because then you've kind of lost the entire ability to work in the round if you transfer all your stitches to just one needle. Unless, of course, your work has gotten so many stitches that you can, one circular needle is going to easily accommodate that. But the whole idea of working with two circs is, typically I would have had to have done this work with DPNs because I just don't have enough stitches to span the entire cord in my needle. Anyhow, you can see I finished my second round, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pull tight, and you can see if I take my little stitch marker out, you can see that a really nice center has been created in my work. And you can kind of use your imagination here. I can keep going. I'm going to keep increasing. I'm going to keep creating a nice big round circle from the center out. So you can see how valuable and how cool the base adjustable cast-on can really be. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.